I did it again. I had to. We are here, everybody.
What's going on?
It is Tuesday.
Christmas is tomorrow.
Christmas is tomorrow.
2025.
2024.
Can you believe
Hey,
that
wait
we're
a minute.
already here, dude? It's crazy.
It's Christmas 2024. You said 25.
Oh, wow. I'm already 1 year ahead of the game.
We are back. Episode numero 18.
It's 18.
Yep, episode number 18. We are back. We are live in the studio.
But episode number 1
Episode number 1
for the video.
for the video.
Thanks for coming.
Christmas special. We are bringing you the full episode with video.
What a video podcast? What's that?
Videocast?
Videocast? Vidcast? I'm sure there's a name, but you're here for it.
This is the Strictly Apple podcast, sir.
Absolutely.
Video style.
Strictly
Strictly Apple.
Apple Talk podcast video style.
We're wearing Santa Claus hats.
A little bit of
So
Christmas cheer.
If you are listening to this on the car, on the radio, you might want to tune into the video because...
Absolutely. I have a normal Santa Claus hat on, but it does have Mickey Mouse ears.
And I'm rocking the Spidey blue.
He has a normal red hat, but the white part that you would think is white is blue, and there is a Spider-Man on it. So
There is.
Peter Parker would be happy.
I've already been told by Jonathan back there that he is claiming my Spider-Man Santa Claus hat.
I definitely am.
So we are here. We're back. Episode number 18. We are going to talk about a couple of items that we... Hello. Check. I'm back here. We're going to talk about a couple of items that are Mac rumors this week.
Okay.
Shout out to MacRumors.com.
Love Mac Rumors. They do good stuff.
Oh, my gosh.
We'd love to do a collab, by the way, if they ever hear this.
For years, I go there and I'm just like, what's next? What do we got?
Absolutely.
And they pull from so many different sources. These are also from different credible sources around.
We trust Mac Rumors.
We trust Mac Rumors. We trust Bloomberg News. There's a couple of different sources I pulled off the internet. If I do hear some sort of a rumor and I'm not really trusting, I kind of search it and I trusted sources. So shout out Mac Rumors.
Absolutely.
We love you guys. So yeah, a couple of updates this week. First of all, before we get into that, 18.2, the last two episodes you guys have been listening to, been 18.2 update episodes.
I have it. There's an error with 18.2 on my phone. Is it yours? Have you tried to call somebody? My phone doesn't ring. Now I have the 16 Pro Max, 512, I think, and it is. I updated to 18.2, and it doesn't physically ring. If I call you right now, my phone will not ring. But somebody you'll answer, but there's
you
not
mean
the
ringtone. You don't hear the ringtone?
I don't hear my normal ring to my ear.
Oh,
Like when I call you and I'm like, ring, ring, ring.
Yeah.
Like you'll pick up, you get the notification,
yeah.
but it's just dead. There's no noise.
It's better than I thought you were saying. Like your phone doesn't ring when somebody calls you.
Well, I don't know about that, to be honest. I think I have my ringing things off on my phone.
Oh.
Entirely.
Normally I do.
I don't want to hear any noise.
I just like the haptics.
Yeah, and then I have the watch, so why the noise and the vibration, I guess. But
yeah, that's very true.
So it's like upgrade for life or something like that.
Yeah, but I always buy mine through.
I wonder why they stepped away from that.
So a little bit, a couple of the details that I had pulled out of there. The subscription service cancellation, reasons for cancellation, regulatory concerns, software bugs, and other issues led to the cancellation of the project. The subscription model, the service would have allowed customers to pay a monthly fee to access a new iPhone for the subscription period. And that's...
and I bet it would all be covered by Apple Care and stuff, too. It's another way for Apple to get subscriptions, which is huge.
Yeah. Well, Apple already has the iPhone upgrade program that splits the cost of a device across a 12 or 24-month period.
Yep.
Like if you do your phone through them. But the plan subscription service would have been an ongoing monthly fee rather than payments over a set number of months.
So you never own the phone either. You're renting the phone.
Yep.
It's a lease on your phone. You never own it. You turn it back in. You get a new one.
Which I'm not big on, and that's why I bought mine straight out. To be completely honest,
Yeah.
I don't like that feeling.
No, but okay, but let me explain. I upgrade my phone every single year.
Yeah.
Why not just do that? I guess. You know what I mean? I guess there's more value in like for us. There's more value because I can sell the phone.
Yeah.
Not everybody does that. But if you're gonna spend, how much was your phone when you first bought it? This thing was $1,500.
Yeah.
So
Mine 1,100 straight.
Would I paid $99 a month for it if it came with Apple Care as well? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in 12 months,
I mean, I pay the
it
fee
might even
anyway.
be more than that.
This is probably dumb. I pay the fee anyway.
Apple Care? What fee?
No, for Verizon for the upgrade program.
Oh, why haven't you upgraded?
I don't know.
This is a personal conversation.
Well,
now.
because
it's not been 2 years. It's every 2 years you upgrade, right?
No, every year. Every time there's a new model comes out, they allow me to upgrade.
Interesting.
Here's the thing too.
You're locked
you
in,
have
or?
not sold me on the even though I'm huge on cameras, and the camera button and everything. The way you sold the 16, I wasn't convinced.
Oh no, I didn't do a very good job at selling it. I don't think it's really
from the
much
15,
different.
From the 15.
Correct.
Now, if I had 13, 12, whatever, I would totally.
But if it's free, I mean, it doesn't change your pricing at all, does it? You're paying for it.
You can lecture me later.
Sorry.
I don't know. It's one of those things where I know, but I just don't know.
Okay.
That means I have to talk to somebody I don't want to talk to there.
Yeah, you don't have to go. It's more of a process than benefit. No, that makes sense.
With another, this is an actual Apple news, and I went to the website. Apple released the first betas since they released 18.2. So the first betas of 18.3 and iPad iOS or iPad OS 18.3 or yeah.
That's crazy to
no, I don't know.
It's already out.
And those aren't public betas. Those are developed. Like you can do
Yep.
it, you can request them, but it's not like going to tell you straight up.
Yeah.
So, I did look into. So I dug a little bit deeper into a forum on Reddit about the betas because people jump on it right away. They want to be the first one to report, and they said they haven't seen too much of an improvement yet. I believe as the betas get a little bit more advanced over the next couple of months, they said they just see more integration with ChatGPT in the apps, and that's about it. So I think 18.2 was the big hitter.
Right, and I tried the 18.2 yesterday. I was asking something on it, and it pops up on your phone. You're using Siri normally, right? Well, then it was a mathematical question. I think we talked about this last episode about how I use it for math a lot, ChatGPT. And it literally says, would you like to use ChatGPT with it?
Yeah.
And I said yes. And then
I did that with Sierra. I mean, Sequoia.
Okay.
Yeah, it asked me because I asked ChatGPT something in the top right, which, by the way,
I haven't upgraded my Mac.
A
to that yet.
little click, double command on the Mac, and my intelligence came up.
Really?
Yep. And it popped up in the right hand corner, and you saw the
on command.
Double command. Yep.
Double command is intelligence.
Watch, Jonathan.
Yep, we're watching it now. We got a screen there.
Oh, slower.
Look at that. Okay, so a little bit of rumor, not rumor, a little bit of help, advice there, I guess.
Yep. A little shortcut, command shortcut,
There
double
you
command.
go.
You know what my favorite? What's your favorite shortcut on a Mac?
Copy and paste. Command Shift 4. I like screenshot and stuff, and I also Command Shift 5 is recording your screen.
Yep.
So
Command Shift 3 is whole screen, or Command Shift, however you said it. Command Shift 3 is a selection. Command Shift 5 just says the whole screen.
Command Shift 5 is selection.
Yeah. So mine is, and Jonathan. Let me see your keyboard really fast. Let me see the actual keyboard because I can say it right. Tilt it up for me. It is. I think it's Option Command Space. Try that. This is totally erroneous to the subject.
But the Option Command Space. Or there's the one Option Command Space is emojis.
Yep. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I use that a lot even when I'm typing.
That's crazy. It's like a
letters.
language.
Yep.
Option Command.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
No, you didn't hit Option. You hit Command Space.
Now we're arguing over. This is the nerdiest subject we've ever talked about.
At the same time. Anyways, we'll figure that out and get back to you.
I can do it, but I just don't have it in front of me. Okay, so let's jump into Apple TV. So I'm kind of hitting you with every device that we got going on.
Yeah.
Because 18.2 was
I'm
so
a big
big,
Apple TV guy.
and it's Christmas, so I'm like, yeah, why not Christmas surprises, right?
Yep.
Okay, so Apple TV, new Apple TV release. Apple new Apple TV is expected to release in 2025,
Okay.
which is 2 years after the 4K model came out.
Right.
Hardware upgrade. It'll likely feature a new Wi-Fi and Bluetooth chip supporting Wi-Fi 6E and potentially a built-in camera.
What would you use an Apple TV camera for?
Face ID. You'll be able to use it for like Messenger video, FaceTime.
You know where my Apple TV is?
Where?
Shoved behind the TV that's mounted on the wall.
Yep. Mine's always been
So
hidden,
I think maybe they're trying to get it to where it's sitting like you would your
like it used to.
yes, like
originally.
a DVD player or something back in the day used to sit there. Now you plug the HDMI cord, plug the power cord, and I literally it's thrown behind the TV.
Yeah. I think,
Um,
and I think a lot of people are going to that, to be honest. Everything's going to camera now for facial recognition, for talking, for AR,
What would you use facial recognition for?
to unlock the TV.
I don't want to lock my TV.
Or because when like, okay, so here's another thing, and I haven't had a physical, like I always had before the 4K for the bigger Apple TVs. I always had the big physical Apple TV
Yeah.
sitting right there. Well, now to make it smart, and we've switched that TV so many times because children destroy TVs. Children destroy TVs. Merry Christmas. No, if you think about it, so I have Apple TV app on my Roku TV.
Okay.
So I click on there, and that's how
Okay.
we purchase movies. Like if we want to buy a movie, when you buy a movie, I got to scan the QR code from my phone on the TV, go to my phone, tap, tap, tap.
Okay.
So I'm not sure how it is with the Apple TV.
I guess for purchases, yeah, because sometimes I'll go through because we have the Apple TV connected. The only thing we use at our house is Apple TV. I don't use
Yeah.
any other it's directly through Apple TV. So
And
whether it's the
but think-
cable or whatever.
Think about it too. You wear the Vision Pro. They push the Vision Pro.
Yep.
I'm not how further they're going with that, but they always pushed like, hey, you Vision Pro, you can still FaceTime with somebody. It gives you your fake avatar,
Yeah.
whatever. Same with the TV. People are sitting there. They can talk with family.
Could they FaceTime with it?
I don't know. I had the old Facebook.
That'd be crazy.
When I was contracting out for Facebook and speaking on their behalf, one of the gifts they had given me one time was the Facebook portal.
Yeah.
It was an actual physical device. Has a 7-inch screen, whatever. It's sits in the living room. We haven't turned it on. Where you can messenger with people on FaceTime, which is really cool. Now the portal that they sell for Facebook, it goes on the top of your TV and has a camera.
Okay.
So you can messenger,
Interesting.
Facebook Messenger with people, or do some fun interaction stuff. So I think a lot of people are going in that direction, to
Yeah.
be honest.
A little different.
A little different, but pretty cool. So that is Apple TV coming up in this next year. Also, the new Apple TV might have a lower starting price than the current model, is what the rumors been.
$149 right now? $139?
Yeah, so the current Apple TV is available 64, 128 storage for $129 and $149. So rumored to, I bet, cutting close to like
$99?
$199, $110, something like that.
I would say 99. And again, okay, here's another thing too. Imagine all the stuff they packed in the Mac Mini
Mhm.
within the size.
Yep.
And the TV now, Apple TV and the Mac Mini. I mean, Mac Mini's obviously larger, but they're not too far off now.
Yeah,
Is it going to be a smaller? Is this thing going to be? I'm surprised they don't put it in a stick.
like
How
Chrome,
can you put Roku, put a stick in your
right? And
right HDMI or something? Could they do that with Apple? Just
and before there was Roku, and those are built in, but before there was Roku and Fire Sticks and all that, literally, I had the original Chromecast.
mm-hmm.
It was a thumb drive, a HDMI drive, but whatever. And you just stick
It would
straight
make
in.
sense to do that.
Yeah, I mean it's hidden. It's not a big device, but if they're coming with cameras and stuff,
Agreed. And I also will agree that Apple TV, I think it entirely. Do you use Apple TV? Do you have an Apple TV? Do you use one on your main TV?
that's what I'm saying. I just use the app.
Dude, I think Apple TV changes your whole aspect of actually using the TV. I love it. It
Yeah.
stopped. You could take a TV that's 20 years old.
Yep.
If it has HDMI in it,
Yeah, make it new.
and you turn it into 2020, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane. You can use any TV. Now, obviously, the clarity and stuff comes from your TV, but you don't need a smart TV if you have an Apple TV. And for $120, I don't download the movies and stuff. We just watch Netflix or Hulu or whatever. We'll watch it on TV, so I don't need a lot of storage. But there's so many things you can do. Honestly, for anybody that does Apple TV, unless you like your pictures playing in the background,
Yeah.
so you need to download your pictures to the Apple TV. There's no reason really to have a lot of storage on there.
Yeah.
Other than downloading your apps, which doesn't take much considering, 64 gigs is like the base model.
The one thing I don't like I would like for there to be a USB drive on the back that you could do local files without having. There are third-party apps you can do on there. I there's like real players,
Mhm.
that you can put on there that just play different kinds of videos. But honestly, as far as like a media player standpoint, so I've had this happen where we wanted to watch a video on our Apple TV app.
Okay.
Wi-Fi was down or acting buggy. We can't play it because it streams.
We can't use a TV at all.
Even though we bought it,
Right,
we
yeah.
can't use it, right? So I would like to be able to put a stick with, movies that are physical movies. You know,
Yeah.
it's better
Or
than-
if you just don't have Wi-Fi, what if you just don't have Wi-Fi? Like or you want to go on a trip and you don't have Wi-Fi on your computer.
Yep.
And you want to be able to watch a movie on your computer. One time, me and Brooke took a trip and we got a cabin somewhere, and there was no Wi-Fi out there.
Mhm.
So I downloaded the movies onto my laptop in order to
Right.
project them. I brought a little projector, that you
Right.
know about, and project them on the wall type of thing. But other than that, there's not you don't really download movies anymore, do you?
No, and I do if I'm going on a trip on Netflix, especially, and I'll do it on Apple TV or like on my store. I'll download it, but it's just temporary.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because Netflix will let you keep it for a while.
24 hours or that flight.
Yeah,
I know
until
what
you
you're talking
like
about.
watch it once. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's my pickiness coming out of the Apple TV. If I had a request, I am very surprised. I started using Apple TV when they first came out with games. You could use the remote.
Okay.
Like we used to play a Hot Wheels game
Yeah.
on there. I'm surprised they haven't gotten further with that, but that's my idea on it.
Yeah.
So that's Apple TV. Let's talk about a couple more here really quick. Christmas special. Glad we're here. iPhone 17 Pro. There's a lot of rumors going around.
Air. There's an Air.
Yep. iPhone 17 Pro rumored to stick with triangular camera design. I showed Jonathan the other day. Remember when I said, this is it? This is the one it looks like? And we looked at it, and it looked like, I don't know which ones they were, the X, but it was a line of 3 cameras.
Okay.
Like a
I've
Sam-
seen them with a line. I see where they have this phone, and the 3 cameras are along the top, right? We've
Yeah,
seen that
and
as
I've
well.
seen this.
It's like an Android. It's like an Android.
Like an Android. And I thought, well, that would take completely the aesthetics and look out of Apple. It would look like an Android at that point.
I think
When we found Meredith's phone
I don't
at
think
Walmart,
Oh my gosh.
we were just a little hint on behind the scenes here. We went to buy our amazing hats, and Jonathan goes, "Is that your phone, Landon?" And it was on the shelf. Landon picked it up and looked at it, and he goes, "Oh, it's Android."
and the name on the phone, you open it up and it literally said Marissa.
Marissa's phone, yeah.
Marissa, like it's Marissa's business phone. She's left it in the.
We should have answered.
She's left.
No,
it
no,
in the,
she's in the bathroom right
left
now.
it in
She'll
the
be back in her-
Christmas aisle.
At least we know she was being. Hopefully, she'll not work. Okay, so iPhone 17 Air design, thinner than current iPhone models, potentially 5 millimeters to about 6.25.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. I saw something today. It's supposed to be compared to the normal phone. It's supposed to be like half the thickness of this phone,
That's
which
so breakable.
is insane. No, the one thing that I could compare it to in my head that I would think of, the new iPad Pros
Yeah.
are extremely thin. I think they've taken the idea from the thinness of the iPad Pro and put it into an Air. So that might be where they're going with that.
Okay.
The thinness it's remarkable, honestly.
iPhone 17 Air features simplified camera system, which I don't like.
Maybe
that.
it's a one-piece camera. Is it a one-piece camera?
I would say 2 more than 1. You think about it because they have to have portrait mode. Who's going to get rid of portrait mode?
Yeah.
You need 2 for that. And lower price than Pro models, of course. Foldable.
So is that in place for the Plus? Is that in the place for that? Or are we going to have the 14, the 14 Plus, the 14 Air, the 14 Air Plus, the 14 Pro, and the 14 Pro Max? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or 17, I guess you would say. But
September 2025. So we got to wait.
we got 9 months.
Yeah. 9 months till the big surprise. Jonathan's like, wait, what?
Crazy.
Couple rumor products that came out this week as well. Just searching different sites. Foldable MacBook with 19-inch screen.
Well, the MacBooks are already foldable.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, is it-
I mean, a
they're talking
foldable
about the
19-inch
other way?
screen. That's what I meant to say.
what do you mean?
Like, it's got a 19-inch display.
So, just a much bigger display.
Yeah.
A computer. So,
'Cause
they
I
had
compared to a-
17. Who wants a 19? 16's already large.
Was mine a 16?
Mine's a 14.
When you first
Yeah,
said that, I thought
yeah.
you meant, like,
His
you
is a
would-
13.
But
That's
honestly,
big.
if you put 2 computers down, if you put them in front of us, you'd be like, whose is whose? You'd probably think that yours is the bigger one. Because when you type, your hands are so big. Maybe that's what I got to do to impress people.
Probably see
Get
it
a
on the
smaller
screen.
keyboard.
I got big hands.
And foldable iPhone.
That's not gonna happen, dude.
Dude, we were talking on the phone
It's not
yesterday,
gonna
Jonathan,
happen.
and I told Landon, I'm like, They're talking about making a full screen. He goes, no, it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
Yep. Okay, I'll give you one more here. Apple Watch. So next Apple Watch activity challenge for everyone is set to kick off on Wednesday, January 1st, with Apple Watch users able to earn an award by closing all 3 rings for 7 days in a row in January.
What's the reward?
It's an award. You know, you get awards on
Award?
Yeah, you get little animated awards
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
on your watch.
I thought we're talking about like
lot of people
cash back.
No, a lot of people are into that. I was into it for a bit. You know, when I was doing, I had the
And you
Apple
can
Watch
collect them or something.
yeah, and collect it because you can go through your awards. It's kind of like a creator style on Instagram.
I can tell you I have no awards.
Yeah, and you can see the awards that you didn't get are like
Is that in the fitness app?
opaque.
I probably have 0 awards. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can get awards, you can collect them. I know a lot of people who do them. I mean, literally, they're not that crazy of like runners and stuff, but they treat it like,
It's a competition.
like a Boston Marathon. They
Yeah.
got the award. They did it. They finished it.
Some people like that, and I think that's good.
Yeah.
I don't. Everybody
Keeps-
likes a little bit of something
keeps
for they do
people-
something.
Keeps people fit.
Yeah. No, I don't think that's a bad thing.
So we are, like we said, it is Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. Christmas is tomorrow, guys. If you're listening to this, thank you very much. You spent your Christmas Eve with us.
Yeah.
We
We
appreciate it.
honestly, the biggest gift in the world to us is that you're watching, you're listening.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. We got a lot more coming out. This holiday season has been insane.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you guys being a part of it every single step of the way.
Yeah.
And this is a new podcast, video cast we got here that we are on, episode 18, right?
Yep.
So we're 18 deep. 17 have been just podcasts. This is the first video cast. And we want to see where we can go with this.
Yeah, we're really excited for 2025. But blessings to everybody who's watching for Christmas. We hope everyone has a safe and happy holiday season.
Absolutely.
We love you to death. Thank you for coming. And
Thank you.
stay tuned.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.